Well, I'm back in my yard. That's my trailer. Just wanted to show you guys how it looks like without the truck. And of course, to drop the trailer like this, I have to use the Honda. And this morning it was minus 15 Celsius. Took me a while to start it. And my car is over there. And what I did a very important thing today for my truck. I did the alignment. Cost over 400 bucks because I wanted to do a three axle alignment. And the guy said yeah, everything was off. He said my drive axles were like minus 11 something, and I said what is it supposed to be? And he said it should be close to 0. So, and he says that's why, you know, I have this irregular wear on my front tires. And he said that's why basically the truck was moving sideways when I was going forward because the rear were out of alignment, right? And it was pushing the front at an angle. So I'm surprised how I was actually driving straight most of the time. I think it, and the guy says you know, some new trucks, so I don't trust this guy over here at the body shop at all, because I know it's part of the sale process. They check alignment, but evidently they don't check it well enough, or because, you know, I do haul heavy stuff, so there's a lot of weight on the suspension, and especially, you know, you can hit a pothole and it can throw things out of alignment, right? And so he corrected everything, and I was complaining about the truck, you know, kind of like not sticking to the road, not holding the road very well. And I said, you know, I was just guessing. That's my favorite. I know it's always caster. When you don't have enough caster, your truck will be kind of like, you know, wandering a little bit. So you constantly have to steer it, like have your hands on the wheel, and just really tiring, especially when you do, like, you know, 1,000 miles, 600 miles at a time. And he said, yeah, your caster was like 2, and now it's, he said, I give you maximum. They added a couple of those little pieces of metal, shims or whatever. He says now you're at 5. So he increased caster, and I started driving. Oh, and I said, and he says, what do you want to do with the steering wheel? I said, what? It didn't go back to the normal position? He says, no. I said, that's kind of weird. Like, did you see anything broken or bent underneath there? Maybe I hit something. He says, no, everything is cool. And he says, now you're perfect on all axles, you know, all wheels. And he says the only solution is to actually turn the wheel by itself. And I said, no, I don't like that. Like, you know, I didn't do anything to the wheel from the inside, right? Something happened on the front axle and stuff that caused the wheel to sit like this, because it was sitting a little bit too, like, here. I'll show you guys. Like, now I'm not straight, but when I'm going straight, the wheel sits like this. Like, this angle here touches this line like this, you know, which is, of course, you know, just, he said, well, we can take it off. And I said, well, as long as you don't break my my horn, because that's happened to me in the International. The guy over there, it's a different design, and he had to use something sharp to pop this out, and they broke it. And I remember that cover was constantly falling off, you know. And so they turned it, and now I'm driving back, and the truck is basically a pleasure to drive, you know. It steers itself beautiful. The only thing is the steering wheel is still off to the right. It's even a bit more. So I called them. I said, guys, basically, what the heck? I said, you're the best shop I know. Just tell me, why is this? What? I don't want to move the steering wheel again, or what? Like, you know, because that just doesn't seem the right way to fix things, you know, by moving the steering wheel. And he said, no, I said, maybe you moved it to the wrong, in the wrong direction. He says, no, we moved it because this guy, I know this guy, you know, I've been there before, and that's why I came back, because I know they're very good. They know what they're doing. And he says, now your steering wheel from underneath all the joints is perfect straight. So he says the only reason why your steering wheel is off like this is probably because of the tires, because your front tire, like, I know my front tires have these bold spots on them, And he says when you're in the curb lane, you know, that can cause a little difference in all these angles, you know, of attack, so to speak. And he says, so I said, so what's gonna happen when I'm gonna change tires, of course, in a few months, because these will be bad. And he said, well, when you change tires, your steering wheel should go back to normal. If it doesn't, just come back again, and we'll look at it. And he also suggested I flip the front wheels back, because I flipped them before, just, you know, the whole assembly, wheel and tire, left to the right, right to the left. And he says, now since we did the alignment and you're all good and straight, you should do that. Maybe it'll help the tires, you know, last longer. So that's what I want to do probably tomorrow. I'll hook up to the trailer. Look how much snow there is. Unbelievable. It's almost up to, well, it's like half of my deck. My wheels are in snow. It's probably like a ton of snow on the trailer. But tomorrow morning I'm gonna hook up to the trailer and just go. There's another shop here that I use, what they called, something with K. I can never remember their name. Kale Tire. They're very good, and I go there and let them flip my front wheels and check tires on all 57 axles, and I also fueled, so I'm all ready to rock and roll. But so far I didn't hear yet from my dispatch. The smell of weather. Are you my server?
Yes.
Okay, can I order? I want to get this side salad, green salad with olive oil.
No problem.
Okay, and 2 sides of salmon.
2 sides of salmon?
Yeah, grilled salmon.
No problem.
I don't want the vinaigrette, just the olive oil. Okay?
Just the olive oil.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I come to this pizza place, but I rarely get pizza unless it's a weekend. And I always look at these pictures over here. You know, somebody sells these, right? And to me, they don't make any sense at all. Some kind of like weird collection of black and white photos. And I look on the other side, and it's all about this town, Cambridge, but kind of like older photos, you know. And I think I have much better pictures in my gallery, and that's what I've been trying to do. You know, I've been trying to sell prints like these, so people can frame them and put them somewhere on the wall. But it's hard to, you know, break into this. But the quality of art that a lot of businesses use, you know, like restaurants and truck stops, is just, you know, you gotta wonder, like, who orders this? You know, who buys them? You know?